What's up, fellow investors? David Van Landingham, Executive Investment Strategist with Rent to Retirement. We've got a great segment today on property selection. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our great content, and give us a thumbs up if you like it. Now today, before we get into property selection, we first must talk about getting pre-approved. In order to find out what you need to be qualified for when you get pre-approved, we have to know some facts like, what is your down payment, required down payment's going to be? Typically 20% is what you're going to be doing. So if you're going to be looking for potentially 3 or 4 properties, keep in mind how much you need to be approved for the loan versus how much you're going to be committed to in your down payment. When we get to looking at properties, be specific about your criteria, knowing what you want. It's whether it's a geographic location such as a state or a city that you want to be investing in, whether it's more on cash flow, return on investment, or appreciation. Those are all factors that you want to be familiar with and know how to recognize them when they pop up. Let me give you an example. If you're out looking to buy a car, let's say a Mustang, for example, and you're driving around the next couple days after you figured out you want a Mustang, what are you going to see? Mustangs. Why? Because you're thinking about it, right? Subconsciously. Now, if we go further and you want to buy a red Mustang, guess what you're going to start seeing? Red Mustangs everywhere. That's what we need to do. We need to train your brain to recognize what it is that you really want to invest in. Be specific, but also be reasonable. There are no rental property unicorns. They don't exist. So now that we're looking at properties and we're into the phase of shopping, when we consider one property versus another, keep something in mind. We're not getting married to these properties. We're simply dating. They're stepping stones. They're tools to move on. In 2 or 3 years, we may not have these properties. We may trade up to a 1031 exchange and change out to a different type of asset class. So right now, we just want to get you into the game. The most important part is getting you into the game to where you're learning and being educated, because you're exposed to all the nuances now of being a real estate investor. If you keep sitting on the sidelines, you'll never get that education. So let's start your cash flow a little bit sooner rather than later. The other thing that's really important is mindset. Now, my buddy Eric Winkler did a video about 2 months ago on investor mindset, and I will put the link right here so you can watch that, because it's very important to understand what that mindset criteria needs to be. Remember, you're looking for rental properties, not homes for you to live in. That mindset is going to play a very important role in the selection process. Now, again, thank you for watching today, and I want you to like our videos and, of course, subscribe to that YouTube channel. Thank you.